Hello and welcome to your final matchup of the week. Tonight here we have the one and only Canberra Raiders versus the home team, the Newcastle Knights. This is set to be a good one on your round 2 clash, just finishing off your week here. And man, this is going to be exciting. We've got the one and only Dom Young in the box with me as well.
Hello everyone. Oh, got an absolute stunner of a game here. Cannot wait. Grateful to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. As on the sideline, we have the one and only Sonny Tyre. Sonny, how's it looking down there?
Oh yeah, cheers Riley. I tell you what, it's looking like an absolute sellout from Newcastle. And these two sides, they're coming off wins in round 1. So one of them will be walking away 2-0 undefeated to start, and the other will drop their first game. I tell you what, it's a new look Raiders side, not just with their captain Wally Allen, but with the jerseys that they're donning tonight. Plenty of words being spoken about the selection of these jerseys, but I'll tell you what, it might be strategic, Riley. They're the same color as the refs, so they might be able to camouflage in and amongst that sort of area, but it's going to make for a great game.
Yeah, maybe the strat was just to burn out the opponent's eyes when they look at the jersey. As it might work out for them. As we got here a long pass, some good passing from the Raiders. Flynn straight through the line. He's showing his speed and the step as well. He's going to let the goose loose. He's going all the way. What a try! Already a minute and 30 seconds into the game, the Raiders pounce.
Wow. You know, a minute 30 into the game and they've already struck. Wow. Knights must have been still in the locker rooms. My goodness.
My goodness,
Wow.
indeed. Wow, look at that. Riley Flynn. That was an amazing pass to him. He was just able to get straight through that line. Man, that was incredible. I'd love to see that again and again and again. Surely that'd be on the SRL highlights reel for the season, because that was an incredible try. The step after the line break was just immaculate. Oh man, Sonny, how is the crowd feeling after that one?
Yeah, there's a huge contingent of fans that have made their way from the capital. I'll tell you what, I think poor Anthony McDonald almost got hit in a tackle because they just got confused as to who was where with the pink jerseys. But that's the way you want to start. Riley Flynn, he's the new fullback. He's got some big shoes to fill for Eli Barnes departing to the Tigers. And what a way to step up and make a name for himself. Great stuff from Riley Flynn.
Yeah, absolutely massive. Massive shoes to fill there, and he's filling them very well.
It must have been energized from the strawberry milk on their jersey. Wow.
Bit
That's 10
of
attributes or
caffeine,
something.
maybe. Yeah. Helping him out a little bit.
Wow.
As we got Lewis running it up the guts here. The ex-captain. We got Prakash, the new kid on the block, come into this lock position for the Raiders. He's been doing a pretty decent job. As you see, low move straight through the line. Cheeky little break for him. Gets about 35 out from the opposition line. He's going to be a bit far away though. The Raiders might not be able to get an attack and kick in, and that's what they're going to not be able to do. Prakash is putting in a punt there for Rashford. Rashford straight through the line, but who's there? It's Riley Flynn. That's a great cover tackle by him. It's now Diab. He's going to drive it forward. He had a reasonably quiet week last week by his standards. He's one of the top props in the league. We'd love to see him get a bit of open space, as well as we see Driscoll, not known for his attacking, but at the moment had a very nice line break. I mean, as we see, nice. Wow, they're just throwing it around. Alex Christie straight through the line now. They're just getting the big boys straight through the line. The second rowers going band for band at the moment. As you see, Butterfield put in the grubber. That's a nice one, but it's not going to go anywhere. Blaine is able to pick that up very nicely. So see Caval now running it straight through. And oh man, that is disappointing from the Raiders. That is not what they needed at all. Knights are going to be in prime attacking position now. Only 6 minutes in, there's been so much action. As we see, going out to the right, Parks gets a step. He's going to be taken down nicely though. Raiders, they need to hold on here. As we see, nice pass from Borsons. Punch, he's going to drive over the line. Looks like he's been put on his back though. We'll get another look at it here. And Dom Young, at the moment, Raiders, what do they need to do? What is going on with them? Why are they letting the Knights get into these positions to score on them?
Well, they looked very promising in the first attacking set, but I mean, defensively, they've been just as asleep as the Knights, so we might be getting a big scoreline, another one.
Yeah, and
driven on their back.
yeah, it looks like they've managed to wrap up Driscoll there. Their goal line defense has been very nice, but you'd hope that they don't make a habit of making those errors so close to their line, as you see it so many times. It comes back to bite players and teams. As you see, oh, Diab just getting in the way of that pass. Caught it before it hit the ground, so no harm, no foul. But it's going to be 5th tackle now for the Knights. It's going right all the way out to Butterfield. Butterfield with a beautiful kick. That bomb is perfectly placed, but Demando's there and he takes that nicely.
I think the matchup for this game, I'm looking at Demando and Miko at the moment. They're on opposite wings, but you know, they're both going to be explosive this game, I feel, and yeah.
Yeah, definitely opposite wings, but they're just two very explosive wingers. And we see Prakash, oh man, what a fend. Straight through the line. Lenny just having a good game so far. As you see Lewis straight through the line. Dom Pongston needing to come in to make that tackle. It's going to be Berkeley playing it for Caval. Caval just going to drive in. 4th tackle now. They're in good attacking position. Where are they going? They're going right. Blaine, he's just going to run it up. No passes in his skill set right now. This is going to be the 5th. Prakash all the way out to Herban. Herban, that's going to be a very shallow kick though. Would have wanted a bit more depth on that, and Parks takes that beautifully, and he's going to break the line too. Raiders having to scramble. Riley Flynn once again needing to get involved to stop that one. Oh, Lee Simon as well, taking a little run. He hasn't been very involved so far this game. That's his first touch. As you see Parks, he has been very involved. Really getting his hands on the ball, especially for a centre. It doesn't happen too often. As Butterfield nearly gets through the line. Defence is able to take him down though. We might even see a 40-20 here. And we're going to see an attempt, but Joey June well and truly over the 40-metre line. And Riley Flynn, oh, that's beautiful work by him. Just able to stop right before the sideline. Oh man, that was a close one. As you see, oh, Bolt. Bolt just bolting through the line there. Nearly getting through. Luke Driscoll needing to make an important tackle. As we see Blaine, the speedy halfback, straight through the line. Man, these teams will not stop breaking these lines here. As you see Herban out to Morrison. Oh, Morrison!
Oh.
Drops by punch. That was diabolical. To see Flynn not able to do anything this time. Just a bit of a hospital ball there. It's going to be the 5th tackle. Out to Blaine. All the way down to Miko Rashford. Can he do anything with it? He makes a step, but the Raiders, they're able to take him down. Wally Lewis, the captain, I think that was. It's hard to see the numbers on the back of these pink jerseys. As you see, Nanai.
Alan.
Nanai, beautiful work. But man, Sonny Tyre, how's the crowd feeling down there? It's been a bit quiet since that first try there.
Yeah, it's turned into a bit of a stalemate. A few fingernails getting bitten as the Newcastle Knights fans wait for the first points to be scored. But just to correct you earlier, Muzz, it's Wally Allen leading the way, not Wally Lewis, the great Origin player. But, oh, geez, that one, it is just getting frustrating for these Newey fans now. They're starting to get a bit impatient watching their team just force these mistakes. So, yeah, they better get a wriggle on here, Newcastle. Their fans aren't liking what they're seeing so far.
Yeah, and I think I've mixed up the two Raiders captains here. Wally Allen and Jordan Lewis. that one's on me. Yeah, gotta work on that one there. But maybe a few too many Panadols for me before the game. As you see Herban out to Flynn. Flynn stepping one. Able to be stopped by Pongston though. Flynn, man, he's been doing a great job filling in at fullback for the Raiders after the departure of one and only Eli Barnes, as we see a beautiful kick. And oh, Joey June, beautiful pickup. Bolt was right there, looking like he was ready to pounce on it. He nearly did too. As Driscoll's just going to drive it up. So close. And Dom, at the moment, the Raiders, they're looking a bit scary.
Oh, that was almost Michael Jennings-esque, that sort of try. And, you know, like, they've just been dangerous the entire 15 minutes of this game. But as we've seen before, teams can blow out, you know, in the first 20. So hopefully Raiders can keep this consistency for the entire 80.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see a huge hit there on the one and only John Nenai. As you see Joey June taking a lot of the kicking so far tonight. I'm not sure what the strat is, but I'm going to believe in Mike Borson's plan. As we see Mendonca just absolutely taken care of there, just not able to get any meters. Caval trying to make some meters for his team. He's driving forward 15 meters out from his own end goal. So you see a cheeky pass, but oh, that's offside. I'm not even sure what just went on there. There's going to be a penalty to the Raiders. Oh man, Knights defender must have just been a step offside there. You don't see it too often.
You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You know, you're down 6-0, you're at home, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, and absolutely, Sonny. I'd imagine that the fans aren't too happy with that one either.
Nah, they are getting very impatient. But I'll tell you what, one person I'm looking forward to tonight is Sam Herbin. He's on return. He took a hiatus for a few seasons and he's back. He scored a double last week. So keep your eyes out on Sam Herbin. I reckon he's going to have a big part to play tonight, especially going up against Mike Borson's the 6 and 7 battle. That's going to be an intrigue to watch.
Yeah, as we see Wally Allen. Oh man, has he gone that down?
Wally Lewis.
Wally Lewis. But oh man, that's hard to see. It looks like he might have caught it on the goalpost. Dom Punxton maybe just doing enough, and it looks like he's lost that. Captain. Oh man, Captain Wally Allen, you're killing me, Sonny. Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped his lollies, and oh man, he'll be disappointed with that one.
I think the Mohawk saved that try, to be honest. What a tackle that was.
Yeah, maybe just the
Phenomenal.
spikes of the Mohawk able to pinch the ball and maybe make it lose a bit of air there. Oh man. Wally Allen. All right. It's going to be Kodar Diab going straight through the line. Oh man. Third tackle. The Knights, they can maybe get something going for themselves. They need a good break though. Luke Driscoll is not going to give them that. Not really known for his attack, old Lukey. He just likes to sit back and defend, as we see Joey June trying to do a little Jameson shuffle, but he forgot to do the shuffle. Just kind of did a Jameson walk forward. So you see Butterfield, big kick all the way down to Demando. He's got a bit of space too, but he's taken down though by the one and only Mike Borsons. And Mike Borsons, what are you doing? The captain, he should know better than that. He should know better than to hold down the player like that. Oh man, referee Josh Bretlove just telling him, get off him, and he was not having a bar of it. And now here we go with Raiders getting a few easy meters there, but oh man, the Knights are not letting that one go for nothing. And Cheddar now on the field, gonna make his first run. Going out to the right, inside ball, Flynn, not breaking the line though. Luke Driscoll doing what he does best, just defending. Very classy tackle there from him. As you see Preston Beats making a run. They're making some good meters here, the Raiders. It's going to be Blaine out to Flynn. Flynn steps one. Taken down though, once again Luke Driscoll is there to save the day. Who's it going to be now? Blaine getting the ball. Long punt all the way down to Lee Simon. Lee Simon steps to Mando. The cover tackle's there and ready to help the Raiders out there. So you see, Christie is just not able to get too far there. Not getting too many touches over at that right second row spot. Sadler, the recipient of that offload from Diab. It's going to be a long pass out to Driscoll. Just driving forward over the 40-meter line. Full tackle now. Might see a little kick. And we're going to get another one, but once again, the kick, it doesn't have the angle on it. Nor was it actually going to be a 40-20 anyways, as he took a step over the 40-meter line. And at the moment, this game has just been a real stalemate. Dom, what needs to happen to kind of get some more points on the board?
You know, I didn't even know about this until recently, but knowing that Mike Borsons is a wrestling enthusiast, I thought he would, you know, he'll teach his team how to tackle, but they'll be giving away a lot of penalties, and it's not been good at the moment, you know, in terms of penalty counts for them, and oh my. Oh no.
Oh, Sam Urban, what are you doing? He maybe that little hiatus to the Bahamas that he took has just taken it out of him. He was very lucky that that ball bounced in the field of play before it went out, I'd say.
Oh, very lucky. You know, he's gonna kick it on the 4, and you know they're on their way, potentially tying up the game and making it 6-all. So, I mean, they could still do it, but you know, you never know until we have to find out, I guess.
Yeah, still plenty of time on the board as we see Driscoll just trying to make something happen for his team, and he's going to do that. Miko Rashford trying to get through the line. Luckily for the Raiders. Oh dear.
Oh,
Riley Flynn, the man who can do no wrong, just did a little bit of wrong there. Holding down too long, trying to get his team a little bit of a rest. But it's going to cost his team quite dearly, as the Knights are going to have a few more tackles to play with here. As Dom Pongston, they know who to give the ball to. He's nearly going to get over. Defense is strong though. Crash play now. Nanai. Driven back once again. This Raiders goal line defense has been great. I hope I haven't just given a curse to them. As you see the 4th tackle. Knights going right. Pongston not going anywhere though. Great tackle. Once again, that's going to be Butterfield. But oh, Herben's there.
Oh.
He takes it. That's some great work by Herben. Just stopping any chance of a try being scored there. He might have been able to maybe try and get out of the end goal, but he's taken no chances at all there. Wow, that's a huge kick by Herben as well. Oh!
Massive kick there. Oh my god.
Ben Dishwasher just got sent in the dishwasher for a tumble dry. Oh, that's not what a dishwasher does. My apologies. But Dishwasher right there, he's put the rinse cycle on. Trying to get back for that hit put on him. It's going to be Borsons out to Christie. Christie driven back though. 4th tackle now. It's going to be Anderson. Anderson with that huge bump off. Defense is on him. They're going to put him on his back, I believe. It's going to be Pretlove saying, yeah, no need to get the bunker involved. He never got that down. So it's going to be 5th tackle. Butterfield. His kicking hasn't been perfect tonight. As we're going to see a beautiful tap back though. And Pongston is going to score. It's that easy. Just give the ball to Pongston. He will find a way over. Believe me, we've seen it a million times before. Pongston, just beautiful work there from the fullback.
Made it look so easy. The 1-step bang. Oh. And then, was that Flynn? He tried to do a slide tackle or something. What is that?
Yeah, Flynn just with a little kick to the ribs there. Not too happy with his team letting Pongston get through. And yeah, Flynn, he's just put a little bit of a dog shot. Luckily for him, the refs didn't catch it. No 8-point try here. And Sonny, I would imagine that the crowd is getting a little bit more happy now after that try.
Yeah, they can finally breathe a sigh of relief and get some emotion out. And I'll tell you what, if you pay close attention, you'll actually see that the fans in attendance tonight have been given blue mohawks as a tribute for Dom Pongston. They're huge Pongston fans out here in Newcastle. And what a way to get across. Who else but Dom Pongston? He's the X factor for this Knights side. It's been a tough battle in the Knights. They've slowly but surely turned the momentum in their favor. So we'll see how they can go about backing up with this set.
Yeah, I might need to get one of those blue mohawks for myself. I like the trend.
I'm wearing one right now.
Well, anything would be better than your haircut, Sonny. Looks like you got some spider legs on your head. As we got the third tackle now. The Knights passing it out nicely. Over the halfway mark too. Some good work. Great set after points from the Knights here. It's going to be Butterfield. Oh, beautiful passing. Parks gets through the line, but he's taken down though eventually. Some good cover tackle there by the Raiders. It's going to be Nanai kicking it. Going all the way down to the winger, Mandonka. New man in the squad here. He's just been picked up, and that's a great run. He let the goose loose for a minute. Dom Punxton just missing on that ankle tap there. It's Wally Allen, the captain. He's just been sat down for a minute there. His ribs will be hurting in the morning. That's a rough one for the captain to take. As we're going to see, oh dear, just really testing his luck right now. Old Butterfield. Prakash now. Trying to get over the halfway mark. Just going to be held up just before it. It's going to be 4th. It's going to be Blaine. Out to Flynn. Pass to Mandonka once again. Not able to have the same luck as he had before though. He's driven back this time. Butterfield having to get really involved in the tackles at the moment. It's going to be Prakash putting the kick in. Over to Miko Rashford. You got to be careful with Miko. That's why he gets the little break, but he's taken down. Great tackle by the Raiders there. Oh, damn. Sadler sat down. There are some big hits in this game. You'd think that these two teams don't like each other, Dom.
My blue mohawk that I got from a Knights little store, it's coming off my head here and there. All these tackles, I'm feeling it in my bones. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a grueling game. Wow.
Yeah, it really is. And you'd expect if Knights can't win this one, we might see some blue mohawks thrown at the Raiders as they're going into the sheds. So you see Demando getting that one. Steps 2, that's a great step. Punxton there, of course he is. He's able to stop him dead in his tracks. The Raiders, they might be looking for some more points just before half time. They're going to need something special though. Maybe get the ball to Flynn. Let him just do his work here. As we know he can do. And oh, that's a beautiful pass. Allen straight through the line as well. Straight over the halfway mark. Some good meters there for him. It's going to be Beats. Beats just driving forward, winning that contact there. 4th tackle. Herban out to Cheddar. Cheddar just going to drive forward. At the moment, the Raiders forwards are just content with trying to make those post-contact meters. It's going to be a kick all the way down to Lee Simon. He steps 1. He's taken towards the sideline though. He's very close. Lee Simon, he just manages to stay in. That's some great work from him. Looking very dangerous as we see Dishwasher just absolutely destroying the defenders in his wake. It's going to be Nenai. Driven back. Man, Nenai, he's been kept very quiet in this half. It's something that you don't see too often. As you see Borsens, we know his running game. He goes straight through the line. He's a great runner of the footy. And he just is always there when his team needs him. That's some great work by him. Dishwasher now. Driving forward. Man, he's been very involved in this half. I'd love to see if he gets some time in the second as well. As we see Nenai just running it forward on the 5th tackle. That is not the Nenai that we... Yeah, that's not the Nenai that we know as well. That's just not some great work by him. And Demando straight through the line. Straight away, 0 tackles. Man, that's some great... That's some good work from him. Wally Allen now. Just driving forward. Very close to that halfway mark on the 2nd tackle. Not much time left on the board either. So Lomu, he's going to go straight through the line. And Dom Punxton just able to stop him. He's trying to weave inside out and make Dom Punxton lose his bearings. But you don't do that to Dom Punxton too easily. Flynn steps 1, but he's taken down old Sadler there on the backpack. This is going to be Prakash running it forward. They can get some points here before half time. There's less than a minute left here. It's going to be Herban putting up the high ball. It's not a bad one. It's not going to be tapped back though by Bolt. And Rashford straight through the line. He's too quick. Nobody's going to catch Miko Rashford. And he's going to be home just before half time. That's amazing work by Rashford.
Wow.
Well, indeed. Man, that acceleration from Miko Rashford. He does it better than anyone. He's just too quick. Nobody was catching up to him after he broke the line there. Oh man, just incredible work from Miko. The Knights will be glad that they were able to hold on to him for this season. And
The rash.
The rash is spreading over here in Newcastle. The fans.
Dom bomb as well.
Yeah, the fans getting the rashes. We'll go into halftime now.
You know the kind of guy who does nothing but bad things and then wonders why his life sucks? Well, that was me. Every time something good happened to me, something bad was always waiting around the corner. Karma. That's when I realized I had to change. So I made a list of everything bad I've ever done, and one by one I'm going to make up for all my mistakes. I'm just trying to be a better person. My name is Earl.
Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back to the game.
Hello and welcome back to this amazing clash to end your week of SRL between the Knights and the Canberra Raiders. If you just joined us, Miko Rashford, the Rash, was running away with the try there in the dying moments of that first half. It was an amazing try. And he's gotten the Knights in front just before halftime as well. The commentators here, we've all just had a couple stakes in halftime. And we're ready to go for the second. And Sonny Tyre, I didn't get to ask you before halftime, but man, how was the crowd feeling after that immaculate try from Miko Rashford?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Riley, the stakes are high and a big contact to start off the second half. But the fans are loving what they're seeing now. The Knights have readjusted and they've got momentum on their side. But this is one of the most physical battles I think I've seen in recent history. We've actually got the physios on standby with a couple stretches because that's how physical it's been. The big hits. Oh, geez, we might have to get some extra bandages as well. But it's just made for a great game. Very competitive and very tit for tat. Can't separate the two at the moment.
Yeah, you really can't. The only thing separating them is Miko Rashford at the moment with that amazing try that he got. And you're right, Sonny, this has been an absolutely brutal game. Both teams just putting on shots whenever they can. You'd think that these two teams hated each other. We might need to talk to old Mike Borsons after the game and see if there's any bad blood between the two, because it definitely seems like there is. As we got the fourth tackle, and that almost looked forward, just a line ball there. Morrison able to get his team over the 40. Some good work. They'll be looking to just put a nice punt in here and just get in this grind at the moment. Pongston needing to run backwards for that one, and another one! Pongston having to wear one this time. Oh man, this is just some incredible big hits here. And it's actually amazing. I don't think that anybody's actually spilled their lollies after being hit here. I think the only time that someone has done that was good old Wally Allen, who was tackled by Dom Pongston. It wasn't exactly a huge hit though, it just was a nice little tackle that dislodged the ball. But Dom, what do you think of this physical battle at the moment?
Oh, it's not even a battle, it's a war out there. It's war games. It's just, you know, they're going after each other's throats and, you know, oh, Flynn. No, but yeah, like it's been a great game. It's been a very enjoyable game to watch. You know, both teams have come out firing after the half time, and as you heard from Sonny, even the fans are fired up. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how the rest of this game goes.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and you're right. This has been some war games. There's been some mutually assured destruction here. Both teams just absolutely putting on shots. And as we see, the Raiders, they're in some prime position to get some more points on the board and try and level this scoreboard here early in the second half. It's going to be a slow play of the ball. It's going out to Blaine. Blaine with the high ball. It's a pretty decent one too. He needs to tap back, but he's not going to get it. Lee Simon takes that. And Lee Simon is going to be away. Oh, what a tackle. I thought Lee Simon was away for all money, but oh no. Man, it was some great work from the defender. But in the end, that was just a little bit too much, just trying to buy some time for his team there, and lets the penalty get called. Now the Knights are going to have a great chance to work their way down the field.
Just want Sonny to approve, but I just heard some Knights fans were yelling off, thinking maybe it was a penalty to benefit the Raiders, trying to get them back in position. Sonny, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Dom, it's getting hostile out here. These fans are so into it. It's like John Cena when he came out at ECW One Night Stand back in 05. It's that sort of hostility, and the Raiders, they're certainly feeling it here, and that's what the game has done. You know, the big hits, the contact. I mean, all these moments, they're just building all the adrenaline from the crowd, and we'll see how they finish the set here, the Newey Knights.
Yeah, and oh, Sonny, you've cursed them. Nathan McQuarrie getting that big ugly mug right in the way of the ball there. That is that's diabolical. The hooker probably saw Nathan McQuarrie's face and just thought, oh geez, what is that? Probably taking a ball to the face might have actually made it look a little bit better. I'm not sure how much worse it can look, but oh man, that's man, it's never ending. The big hits, they just keep on coming.
Talking about John Cena, there's hustle, there's loyalty, but there's absolutely zero respect in this game for each other. My goodness.
Oh yeah, absolutely no respect. And that's going to be a shocker of a kick. Dom Punxton to return it. And he's going to make some nice meters. He's taken down on the 40-meter line. It's going to be Sadler out to Borsons. Borsons just running it forward. Not making any meters there though. I'm not sure if he was actually ready to take that ball. It's going to be punched, driven back. Raiders defending hard here. Some great defense. It's going to go left, out to Driscoll. Driscoll, he's finally going to win the first contact for the Knights here in this set. It's going to be Butterfield, out to Punxton, over to Borsons. Borsons just going to drive forward. Fifth tackle now. Knights are just a bit far away for a nice kick. They're going to get one in anyways though. That's a pretty nice one though. Tap back's great. And Punxton, he's going to be dealt with. Man, this Canberra goal line defense has been very impressive so far this game. And now Demando. Oh, I thought he was going to make another one of those runs they made in the first half. But he decides to pass it to Morrison. And Dom, at the moment, the Raiders, their goal line defense has just been amazing. At the moment, do you think that they just need to keep on backing their defense? Or do you think that they need to try and work harder to get points right now?
For the next 10 or so minutes, I'll be continuing to work on that defense, but keeping a bit of energy to maybe push for some points or even some field positioning. You know, they've been absolutely amazing. I'm surprised that more points haven't been scored in this game with the amount of opportunity for both teams and the amount of brutal hits and stuff. Yeah, like, I think the Raiders just did try and find what was working for them in the first half with, I feel like Demando has even got the ball in this.
Oh, I don't know if he has, but the rash, he's spread once again. The rash, it's contagious. And he scores another one. Miko Rashford, you're just an animal. Oh, man, he's got the Amish beard in full flight at the moment. That's just some great work from Miko Rashford. Once again, you can never sleep. If you blink and you'll just miss him. Because, wow, whenever he gets the ball, it's like no Raiders can even catch up to him. He's just in a league of his own when it comes to his pace and his speed.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. He's one of the best in the business, and he knows that, and everyone knows that for a reason. The Knights have an absolute superstar in him, and he's an automatic four points a week almost. So, he's a genuine try scorer, and he does what he does. He's a monster. So. That's what was working for them, and they used it. So good on the Knights there. Raiders got to wake up again.
Yeah, absolutely. And man, the Raiders, that's 2 rashes that they've caught this game. And I think that they just need to maybe put on some ointment. Try and contain the rash at the moment. It's hard to do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If you're up against Miko Rashford and he's having a game like this, man, you just gotta be careful. So you see Driscoll finally getting some nice space as well, getting well over the 40-meter line as well. It's gonna be Sadler. Butterfield to Rashford again. Oh, there's no step this time. The Raiders, they finally caught on, I think. Realized that you can't sleep on Rashford. Now, a long pass out to Nathan Macquarie. Macquarie just able to get handled nicely in that tackle though. Inside-outside play, Dom Pongston. Luckily, nothing goes wrong for either team there. That play can be so dangerous for both teams. It's going to be Butterfield just putting a little kick there just behind Latrell Bolt. He's going to take it. Steps one, but he's taken down nicely though. And Sonny, man, I think I can hear some Miko Rashford chants in the crowd at the moment.
Yeah, Miko Rashford, the fan favourite. They call him the Rash because it looks like no one wants to touch him, and he's got 2 tries to his name. So good on him. The Knights firmly establishing momentum in this second half. And the Raiders, I'll tell you what, they haven't been too bad tonight. It's been very physical, and it's taking a lot out of these players. So the battle of attrition is well and truly on as we enter the final stages of this game.
Yeah, it's this game has really flown by, especially the second half. As we see a nice little kick. This might hit the crossbar. It's not going to. It just misses it. Dom Pongston, he's just too reliable under the high ball. He was always going to get that one. As you see, oh, yeah, punch. Punch! Punch! Someone stop him! This is criminal! Straight through the line. Nobody could put him down. He's just an absolute maniac on the field. Oh, man. Luke Driscoll, sorry I cut you off, Tom Young. What were you about to tell us there?
Well, right there and there, I was going to say, I think the pink jerseys are making them more aggressive, but, I mean, not as aggressive, because Punch has just obliterated about 2 defenders right there. So, lucky. I was about to have my first commentator's curse, so lucky I got my mouth shut for about an extra 2 seconds longer, because things should have ended probably just as bad, so, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. And we see Luke Driscoll, he's going to score just like that. Nobody even saw it coming. All the Raiders just thought, oh, yeah, you can tackle him. But no, you can't. Wally Allen just begging his teammates to come and help him. And nobody's even trying to help right there. Luke Driscoll is just going to flop his way over the line. That's some great work. None of the Raiders even saw it coming. They don't see him as a threat. And they pay the price there.
Do you think it's the pink jerseys that are like making them too aggressive, but they're not playing their own game? Because I feel like the Raiders came out here just trying to be aggressive, trying to tackle them hard, but instead they've given up points like that. Like, I don't know. What do you think, Muzz?
I'm not sure. I think that the pink jerseys are making me more aggressive. It's like an assault to the eyes. No, I'm kidding. I love watching these blokes in the pink. It's a great jersey. One of Sonny Tyre's favourites as well, as I've heard him say multiple times. But man, this lead has really just gotten away from Canberra. It always looked like this game was so close, but all of a sudden you blink and just notice that the Knights are ahead by quite a bit here. It's going to be very hard for the Raiders to try and make up this deficit. You see Driscoll once again taking the run after he got himself a try. And Joey June straight through the line. Someone stop him. Oh man, they're just walking all over him right now. This back 5, I guess, for the Newcastle Knights. They're just all doing some nice work at the moment. And man, these penalties, they just need to stop. Both teams just holding down players and thinking that they're just going to get away with it, but Pretlove is not letting any of these go. And if we see one more time, we might see someone go to the bin.
I think that's fair enough. With all the big tackles today, I've been very impressed with the refereeing of Pretlove. Good on him.
Yeah, he has really well held this game with a firm hand. And it's been nice to watch. It's been a nice refereed game. As you see, Diab nearly getting through the line.
Oh.
Just taken down. That's a huge tackle there. It's going to be a crash play for Butterfield, but he's not able to get anywhere. Fourth tackle now. Knights, they want to get something here. As Driscoll, he can't get 2 in a row. And there's no luck for him there. Who's it going to go to? It's going to be Butterfield once again with the little grubber for Mike Borsens, the captain. The captain scores, and the halves combined. That's some great work. And now I think this game well and truly might be out of reach for the Raiders.
Yeah, I think that was, sweet chin music to their chances of winning this game. The Knights just came out like a whole different team in the second half. They were very defensive and cautious in the first half, but the second half they just came out firing all guns, shooting, and everyone's playing a part of it. From the bench to the starters, it's just been to the fans even. I mean, Sonny, the fans? How are they out there?
Oh, Dom, I'll tell you what, the Newey fans are loving it. But the Raiders fans, they've been giving me a spray all night. I can't even repeat what's being said. Geez, I've just had some strawberry-flavored Canberra milk thrown at me. Someone's just tried to throw a Viking hat at me as well. So they are well and truly frustrated with how this game's turned out. But if you're the Knights, you are loving life. What a statement. Mike Borson's looking to open up his campaign as a captain with a 2-0 start to the season. And you just could not ask for an ideal start than that. So good on the Newey Knights. And I'll tell you what, get those bugger Raider fans out of here. They've been running amok all night. And they're just getting on my nerves.
Oh, you better go and find some spell time before you get seriously hurt for next week's game, Wow, so we have some strawberry milk thrown, we have blue mohawks, you have the rashy beard. Oh, it's just the
I'll tell you
life
what,
of the SRL.
One of these Raiders fans looked very similar to Will Kay. I'm not sure if Will Kay is wearing a disguise. Maybe he lied to me about going to India and he's here just giving me some hell out here. But what a game it's been. Very fun stuff. The Newey Knights, they're just firing on all cylinders and they'll be looking to finish off strong here.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself, Sonny Tyre, as we got the 5th tackle. Oh man, these Knights have just managed to work their way up the field nicely. But that's not the best kick, and Riley Flynn, he's going to step one. Steps Diab, easy as it can get. As we see, Evans now taking a run out of dummy half with the pass straight to Butterfield. Butterfield's going to break the line now. It needs to be stopped by Riley Flynn. It's a bit hectic at the moment. Man, the Raiders, they kind of had a bit of a chance there, but straight away Evans just threw it straight back into the hands of the Knights faithful.
I just had my first commentator skirts just then, and it looked promising. It looked very promising. I thought, Raiders, get some consolation points, get ready for next week. But nah, give away the ball very, very simply, very easily to the Knights, and looking to add more here now.
Yeah, they will be. But luckily for the Raiders, Dom Ponkston, he's out of the equation here for this 5th tackle play. But it's going to be Butterfield. Oh, that's a terrible attempt at a kick.
Oh.
I think it was more like just a little throw forward almost. As you see the Raiders, they're just going to be a bit lucky with that one. Getting away with a bit of a difficult situation there. Now it's going to be Lewis running it forward.
Which one?
Yeah, I was waiting for that one, Sonny. But Donker really close to the sideline there. Manages to stay in. Evans just going to drive it forward too. Not able to get to the halfway mark. Just about 5 meters shy of it. It's going to be Caval putting in the kick. All the way down to Miko Rashford. You'd think that they would have learnt by now. Rashford straight through the line. Riley Flynn having to take him down on the 40. And man, you'd think that they would just stop kicking to him at this point, Dom.
If you get to him, if you get a Dom Ponkston or anything, and they're just as dangerous. And with the limited ball that Lee Simon has got this game, also been very dominant when he gets the ball as well. So I think the Raiders just did what a mistake there by the Knights. But I think the Raiders just did work on their chase and stuff, because giving away 3 meters and it's biting into points.
Yeah, absolutely. And Riley Flynn just making a pretty nice run there. And Caval just going to run forward to that 20-meter line. It's going to be Herben. Herben, beautiful pass to Lewis. But he's not going anywhere, though. The defense just holding up very strong. It's going to be Berkeley running it forward. Who's going to get the ball here? It's going to be Herben with the beautiful kick to Flynn, but the goal line defense. That's just incredible there. That was looking like a try for all money, but the Knights at the moment, their defense has just been too good.
You're up 30-6 and you defend it like that with 10 minutes to go. I mean, that's Premiership worthy defense. So, especially on the goal line as well. And Salah again, just meters after meters. It's just free at the moment. It's free. It's money grab at the moment.
Yeah, it really is. Just the Knights doing a lot of things right in this game, and the Raiders, they're just not able to compete through no fault of their own. The Knights have just kind of been in a different class. They've just been too good. It has been a very entertaining game. A lot of penalties, a lot of big hits, a lot of things going on. Very hectic. As you see Butterfield, that's a great kick. Finds the turf, and Domino is going to turn it around on them, though. Makes a very nice break. Dom Pogson needing to come in to stop that one. And Morrison now driven back, not going anywhere. That's a great tackle by Alex Christie. It's going to be Sam Herben to Caval. Caval not going anywhere. Man, these Knights just winning the contact right now. Some great work right now from him. Lane driving forward. It's going to be Caval. Huge pass out to Flynn. Flynn breaks the line. Flynn, he's going to get away, but Dom Poxton, I've been saying his name all night, once again making a huge tackle for his team. It's going to be Herben. Oh, that's a huge kick from Herben. Underneath is Dom Poxton, but the kick chases.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's just absolutely everywhere. Man, the work he's gotten through tonight has been incredible. And Dom Poxton, you know, I tip my mohawk to you. It's been an incredible night from you. And once again, look at that, another run from him.
I don't think the meters will do him justice. I mean, like, he might not have as much meters as we, expect, but I mean, he's done everything right tonight. I don't think he's done a single error. I think he's had a perfect game, Punxton. So, yeah, don't let the meters tell the story of this game.
Yeah, well, I think that there's one person who will have a lot of meters, who has been incredible, and that's Miko Rashford, because he's just had an incredible game. And I'm sure he's racked up quite a few meters in this one as well. But the ball this time, it's gone out to Butterfield. Another little kick, little weird kick that he's been doing all night. Riley Flynn just barely staying in the field.
Ooh.
And man, I'm sure that Blaine did not want that ball there. Very flat-footed. And take it down to Sonny Tyre on the sideline. How's the crowd feeling?
Yeah, a lot more civilized now that we've got that. No, I'm joking. Look, it's been a great night here from Newcastle. The fans are loving it. Their their second win of the season. They're 2-0, and it just does not get any better, especially what they've been through last season. If we remember the Knights, they started off 5-1 before they eventually went on to lose the rest of their games and missed out on the finals with a 5-7 record. So they're liking what they're seeing, especially with a new captain leading the way. And speaking of the new captain with the bald head, we've just received word from Newcastle Knights HQ that the fans will be getting free skin-coloured beanies for the next home game to tribute their captain, Mike Borson. So Borson's, he's the hero of Newcastle alongside Dom Pongson, and those two have just captivated this side of the country. And it's great to see when Newcastle are on, they just produce some great footy.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself, Sonny. As this clock slowly winds down, the Knights will just want to try and pin the Raiders down in their own half here. Just, make them work out of their own end for this final set of the game. As it's going to be just that. Goes out to Mandonko, and that's a great tackle from the Knights. Man, they can't even let the Raiders get anything so far. Miko Rashford in that tackle as well.
you just got to applaud them, really. I really think that the Knights can be Premiership contenders this year with the squad they have, with Driscoll coming in and, having Borsons and Pongston and Miko. I mean, they're the four players that, can be Premiership winners. And, they've certified it, the rest of their squad as well. They played the entire 80 minutes with nothing but passion and, die for the badge mentality, and that's what they've done. So, got to applaud them. And, Raiders fans going to be upset with that loss, and that's the siren.
Yeah, that is the siren. Riley Flynn just disappointed there. Don't worry, mate. Keep your head high. He couldn't have done much else. He had an incredible game. Just extremely hard to break through this defense of the Knights tonight. And Flynn getting the only try for the Raiders tonight. And what an incredible try it was as well. Getting our night started with just that incredible piece of work from him. That will be on highlight reels at the end of the season, I reckon. And over here looking at the Knights, we got 2 from Rashford, 1 from the captain Borsons, 1 from Driscoll and 1 from Pongston. Just some great work. Butterfield as well, slotting all 5 conversions too. We'll just look at some of the other stats here. Time possession, Knights just had a fair amount more than the Raiders did, which, I mean, look at the scoreboard. Kind of tells you everything that you need to know. Same amount of errors, almost the same penalties. Both teams really just making that same sort of impact in the errors and penalties department there. Just see Raiders having to make quite a few more tackles, almost 50 more.
Yeah.
Missed tackles though, they're not too much different from each other. It's a bit surprising to see, actually.
Yeah, it's 45 tackles. That's another, 9 sets that they've done more than the Knights. That's, yeah, you can't win a game if you're giving up 9 more sets of tackles. So, I thought they played really well in the first half. In the second half, they just, fell to pieces. But, like you said, the Knights were just phenomenal today.
Yeah, it really just got away from the Raiders in the second half there. But we'll look on to some individual stats here. And oh my word, Miko Rashford, 314 run meters. That's incredible work from him. 6 tackles, 2 missed, 6 line breaks and 2 tries. Man, he just had an absolutely incredible game tonight. And there's not much else you can say about it. That's just some great work from him.
That's just, perfect game. Even looking at the other players, Sadler, 105 passes, 200 plus running meters, 26 tackles. I mean, that's another underrated performance that we just saw. And, he played well as well. I mean, look at this team. If you look at this team and you tell me that this team couldn't win a premiership, I think you're crazy. Because, 5 players over 100 meters with 2 on 95, 1 on 91, wow.
Yeah, just a lot of good work just all around the board there. As Driscoll also is some good work as well. Got himself a try. He got most of his runs just in small increments. All these run meters, as we saw, just him make a large amount of runs, just all adding up at the end. Got himself that try as well, which is just great for him. And we'll take a look at the Raiders now. And there's no surprise there. Riley Flynn all the way at the top is their best player by far. Just doing a lot of work for them. Got that try. And it's probably just the standout player for them tonight.
Yeah, and my matchup of the day in Demando and Miko. I mean, clearly saw who won the battle. Got to give my player of the game to, of course, Miko. But looking at the Raiders right now, as you can see, Demando didn't have many runs as I thought it would have today. But looking at Blaine, had a good game. Couldn't do much either. But yeah, they just fell apart, and the meters nowhere near match up to what the Knights had. So yeah, no more I could say really.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that'll do us for tonight. Hope you all enjoyed your week of SRL.